Day 2 rolls on here at Fittest of the Coast 2025 from Charleston, South Carolina. My name is B.Friendly. Thank you guys for being with us this weekend. We got 2 more pro divisions to finish out what is day 1 of their competition on the team side. The pro women are going to start things off taking on what is listed as event number 1. They already did events 2 and 3 earlier today, so we got some points on the board. 30 seconds to go in the previous heat, and then they'll make their way out there. This morning, the Motown Grit team of Caroline Klutz and Stevie Dellinger went first and second on the 2-parter. They have 195 out of 200 possible points. In second place on points is a tie between Christine Best and Krista Lang, Logan Thomas and Hannah Hardy. Christine and Krista have the tiebreaker going second, fifth. So Logan and Hannah's third and fourth. Fourth place overall is I'm Feeling 22, Allison Wynn and Gabriel Locker. Fifth place, Skirt, Cece Cole and Steph Grange. And sixth place, Scuddy and Meatball, Sydney Pollock and Michaela O'Connell. The women are going to take the floor in a second. We'll introduce you to their lanes. But they're going to have a chipper of tank push. Tanks have been out here for the individuals and now for the teams. See, I'm here, the U.S. Army M2 Bradley Infantry Division. They'll push it down. They'll get a handstand walk. 120 foot on the tank, 100 foot on the handstand, 90 synchro mixed object deadlift. They got a pair of 53-pound kettlebells and a pair of 53-pound dumbbells. Handstand walk again, tank push again, 8 minutes to get it done. Lane 16 is going to be closest to us, so we'll start here with the Noble Defenders representing the U.S. Army Warrior Fitness Team, Cindy Moskowitz and Bianca Gardner. Next to them is Allison Wynn and Gabriel Anker, as I mentioned, in 4th place currently. In 6th place, Sydney Pollock and Michaela O'Connell be next up. In 5th place, Cece Cole and Steph Grange. In 3rd place, Logan Thomas and Hannah Hardy. Empty lane, and then the leaders, Caroline Klutz and Stevie Dellinger. Next to them in 2nd place, Christine Best and Krista Lang. So all of the top 6 are on that half of the floor. Here's Sabrina Tabor and Elena Pomerizzi. Next up, we got Yo Mama, the Masters athletes. I think they said, I can't remember how many kids they said they have, between 5 or 9 or something crazy. Allison Stahl and Colette Casey. Allison Stahl won the Masters 35-39. 5 points short of perfection. Bam blacklisted Brooke Thomas and Madison Jefferson. We got the Blackfin Baddies, Alicia and Lindsay. Problematic pair, Kendra Dunn and Taj Bell. Emma Harbing and Emily Meyer. 8 this morning, 10,000 hours. Jamie Latimer and Haley Rolfe. 41 and 19 years old. Unreal. And pull the goalie, Lauren and Emily over here in lane 1 did have a top 10 finish this morning, take 9th. That's the heat. We're probably going to stay wide for at least a majority of this, as they'll use the whole floor and just a lot of back and forth. The flow is blue to blue line is 40 feet. So 3 pushes leaving the tank on the opposite side of the floor will be 120 feet. Then to get 100 feet of handstand walking each, pink to pink is 20, and it's a relay. So partner 1 will go across, partner 2 will follow, and they'll do that 5 times, meaning they'll end on the side of the floor where they're at right now, where their dumbbells and kettlebells will be waiting for them. After that, they'll do the handstand walk, and 5 trips will leave them by the sled, and then 3 more trips will bring them back to where they started. Goal is to get it done in under 8 minutes. I think all the teams in this division will likely do that. If you're looking for a separator in this one, it's probably the second round of handstand walking. If you can come out of those deadlifts, feel good on those, you're going to be setting yourself up for success. And even if you slow off of the deadlift, if you have fast handstand walking on the way back, you can pass several teams. 10 seconds to the start. Pro women get ready for the 3rd and final scoring opportunity on day 1 of their 2-day competition. We're on Saturday night. It's the end of day 2 of a 3-day event here at Fittest of the Coast. It's the 6th edition. 48 divisions, 1,500 athletes. And it's Bam Blacklisted with an early lead. Brooke and Madison in the white and blue down there, pumping the legs furiously. CC and Steph Range early in second there. Now actually taking over with the green and black tops. A lot of athletes contesting. Gabrielle and Allison in the mix, and the handstand walks. Here we go. Steph and CC, Madison and Brooke, and almost the rest of the division now up on their hands. It looks like the Blackman Baddies were the last ones to kick up. 5 total back and forth for each teammate required here. Steph and CC still leading. Stevie and Caroline, Melissa and Christine. Michaela and Sydney in the mix as well, maybe up into the top 5. Emily Meyer and Emma Harbing making a move, weight on the other side of the floor. Going to be looking for hands on those weights for the deadlifts as an early sign of who's actually in the lead here. I think the top teams are just about to start moving back, and it's now going to be Dellinger and Klutz, followed by Callista Lang and Christine Bess. Dellinger kicks down in the red shoes there, just on the other side of the tank in the empty lane. Callista Lang right in front of her. Here comes Steph Grange. Caroline Klutz will join her, and Christine Bess a step behind. So 1 and 2 this morning, 1 and 2 in the heat right here. There comes Sierra Cole. We'll let the rest of the heat finish up the handstand walks and clear the floor for us. Sydney and Bianca there. Gabrielle and Allison. Sydney and Michaela. Cici and Steph. Logan and Hannah. They're the 2 leaders. Caroline, Stevie on the left, and a switch there for Callista and Christine. I like that switch, actually. Sabrina and Elena. Allison and Colette. Brooke and Madison. Really fast on the sled. We gave away some ground on the handstand walk. Alicia and Lindsay. Aj and Kendra. Emily and Emma. Jamie and Haley. And Lauren and Emily. Let's go back to the leaders and see how close we are here. Looks like Stevie and Caroline have also made a switch. Christine and Melissa making several switches. So the leaders are on the right of your screen, and then several of the challengers off to the left. We'll look for hands up in the air here as an indication of who's getting ready to move into the back half of this one. 5 reps, and it looks like it is going to be Melissa and Christine. Melissa Lang's going to lead things off for them here. Only team onto the second part of the backside of the chipper, I should say, and a handstand walking for the second time. She gets across, clearing Christine Best to pick up. Stevie Dellinger, they got about a 30-foot deficit. We'll see if they can make it up. They did make up some ground on the teams ahead of them early on, but Chris and Christine basically did the same thing, so it's a 20-foot difference here. Chris a little faster than Caroline, about 25 feet. Still no one. And now Hannah Hardy and Logan Thomas will be third. They were third this morning, so the top 3 teams from this morning's events, or earlier this afternoon, I guess, are the top 3. Sydney Pollock gets up. Other side of the floor, Emma Harving, and also Lauren and Emily Salome pick up. The floor is just so wide. I don't know how I can get those teams in here. Try to keep the leaders in frame. give you a little bit more perspective if you want to see them on the far side of the floor. And Calista Lang has the sled moving middle of the floor. And about 40 feet behind them, Stevie and Caroline. So two teams clear ahead of the field here.
Here we go.
And Calista Lang with the final push. Christine Best clapping. That's going to be an event win for them. They were 20 points behind Stevie and Caroline. They'll take 5 points into that. But Caroline and Stevie will still be the leaders going into the second day of competition. And here comes Sydney Powell right in front of us, and Hannah Hardy, both getting ready, waiting for their teammates. But far side of the floor, Emma Harbing and also Lauren and Emily in the farthest lane are on the sled push as well. So those two teams are ahead of the two teams in the foreground. They're about 3 feet, maybe 2 feet apart. Emily Meyer, closest to us down there, is chewing up a little bit of distance. So the next two finishers are going to be on the far side of the floor. Emily and Lauren with a smoother transition, as Emma Harbing was a little slow to get there, but Emma Harbing closing fast on the sled. Wow, I see it as Harbing by a wheel. And now Powlick trying to close on Hardy. And that's going to be so close. I'll give it to Powlick. And then Hardy should be sixth. Gabrielle Acker pushing there in the red and black. Allison Windler going to take over from her in the green and black. Steph Grange and Cece Cole trying to close down on them, but Wynn with a powerful push here. Acker's going to close. Nope, Wynn's going to cycle around and finish it up. Trying to see if anyone else is getting across. Tabor and Pomerizzi get in. Now Wynn and Acker. Down on the far side of the floor, and Jamie and Haley that got it done. And Cece and Steph and Sydney and Bianca.
We got 10. We finish in 5, 3,
Couple questions?
1, time.
You guys can share them however you want.
Yeah. You got it all.
Caroline and Stevie, you guys have done a ton of competing over your careers, but you always seem to come back here, bring people from your gym here.
Yeah.
You like it here?
Yeah, we like it here. It feels local, like a local comp. We're in the Carolinas, you know, so it's our turf.
We had 3 scoring opportunities today. You guys are going to be in the lead going into tomorrow, but they're right behind you. How are you feeling?
Oh, man, we got competition, yeah. It'll be good competition. It's good. I knew they were going to be good coming into it. So, yeah, we got to defend our home ground, though.
I haven't quite been able to wrap my head around this event. What do you think is like the deciding factor here of the 3 implements?
The deadlifts. We said that's where you can break away, and it's like, do you go slower in bigger sets, but bigger reps, right, but fewer sets? Or do small, quick sets with quick, breaks? We decided to kind of meet in the middle and hang on. We were going to do, 2, 4, 6 sets before. Like 2 sets of 20, 2 sets of 15, 2 sets of 10 to get the 90 reps. Then we decided to go big because one team said they were going to go 90 unbroken. And it got in our heads. We let them play us, at least play me. So we decided to do 2 sets of 25, 2 sets of 20, and it turned out all right. I asked them immediately after we crossed, I was like, what'd y'all do on the deadlifts? Because that's where it matters, I think.
Yeah.
We're all going to walk about the same on our hands.
I think that's where they made the pass. They were switching between the implements, I think, a little bit more frequently.
Yeah, every 15. So take note, it's learning. So it's good though.
Always learning.
Always learning. Well, great job. You guys should be the leaders heading into tomorrow. So
Yeah,
see
we're
you there.
excited about it. Thank you.
Caroline and Stevie out of the Grit House, been competing forever and still doing it at the highest level. Great to hear from them a little bit. This is heat 27, and we need to get to heat 29 on this side of the floor, so they're a little bit behind. I'm going to lay out go to our kind of holding screen, and we'll be back for the final action on day 2 of the competition with the pro co-ed teams. And well, 2 heats from now. Final minute of the second to last heat of the day. The RX co-ed teams are out there. The pro co-ed teams are in the corral getting ready to go. A little bit of a long delay there. Appreciate if you stuck with us. If you're just tuning in, this is the Fittest of the Coast 2025. 6th edition of this competition here in Charleston, South Carolina. 1,500 athletes, 48 divisions over 3 days. My name is B.Friendly. We're bringing you a majority of the pro division coverage. There's 5 total pro divisions. Individual men and women finished up a 1.5 day competition around noon today. The teams started around 3:30 this afternoon. The men have been done for a couple hours. The women finished earlier on this stream, and the co-ed will be the final teams on the floor tonight. Last 10 seconds for the RX divisions. The two-parter tonight.
3, 2, 1, time.
We got like a variation on Fran and then a variation on Grace, basically, to close things out. Partner A will have a 40 thruster, 40 chest to bar pull-up. Tag in partner B, who will do 20, 12, 8 of the same movements. A 6-minute time cap for that one. All these teams should be finishing under the cap. 1 minute later, they'll start a 3-minute AMRAP of clean and jerks. If I'm not mistaken, the males have 245 and the females have 175 pounds on the barbell. And I would say that 20 plus reps on the clean and jerks is going to be a good time. And sub for this division, sub 5 will be good. Sub 430 will be very good on the variation of Fran that they have to do. This morning, Thunder from Down Under, Matt Gilpin and Lisa Hemrick, couple from Oceania who's relocated to the States about 18 months ago, are in the lead, having won that event. Thick Foxes, Corbin Foxwell and Kelly Benson will be in lane 2. Took second on that one. Thick and Tall, Riley Good and Ashley Cope took third. Michael Jordan, Mike Needleman and Jordan Adcock were fourth, and Travis Flanagan and Tori Garcia tied them for fourth. With the top 5 coming in, we'll let all the teams walk onto the floor, and then we'll introduce you to them one at a time as we make our way down. Last to enter represents strike movement tonight. Oh, anyone who looked at that circle, you know what you need to do. Punch Mike in the face when you see him. No plan B, Mike and Julia. There are the Thick Foxes, Corby and Kelly in that second place position overall. Wow, it is hectic out here. Okay. Next to them, Justin Dewing and Kira Sereni Cox. Whoa. AJ Nicely and Courtney Picktel next to them. Their team name is called Biggie Smalls. She's got a Biggie t-shirt on there. This was not the original team. They were joking that the original team members are big and small. They're more like large and medium. They're throwing down. They had 8th this morning. Ryan Brown and Emily Satchett here. Steve's support squad. Whoever you are, Steve, we got you. Jeff Burden and Demi DeLorenzo from Akron. Here are Riley and Ashley sitting in 3rd overall. Riley got 3rd in the individual men's division earlier today. There's Lisa and Matt Gilpin back there, the current leaders. Quinn Carrick here and Quinn Robinson. Quinn got the win on the individual men's division. He's over there in the Kirkland signature shirt. Team B.Friendly Fitness is what they want to be called. Substituted in for a couple of other athletes, Austin Rowe and Cass Lane. They'll be listed as blacklisted on the competition. Fitness. Team Michael Jordan playing on my heartstrings growing up in Chicago. I actually went to school with Michael Jordan's kids. Michael Needleman and Jordan Adcock here representing Training Think Tank as always. Next to them, Frank Masserani and Nath. Frank and Nath, what they like to be called. There's Travis Flanagan. Him and Tori Garcia are in that tie for 4th after the event this morning. BD Energy ran at 4, and Daniel Dunlap took 7th this morning. I think this could be a good one for him. About to find out. Teresa Puckett and Monroe Miller. Big smile for Teresa as always. And Robert Yates and Elle Stewart out here in the outside lane. They were 6th this morning. And they're always a little bit of a sleeper in the outside lane here. Both of them with some competition experience. Robert Yates and his team did quite well in the very competitive men's team of 3 division at Tijuana a couple of weeks ago. There are 16 lanes on this competition floor. There are 4 barbells per lane. In case you're as bad at math as Mike Olivas, that's 64 barbells on the competition floor. And for what you might describe as a local comp, you just don't see this. Now, the logistics of this event are quite crazy, but as you'll see, some of the lighter barbells are towards the rig and some are towards the starting mat, whereas some of the heavier bars are inverted from that layout. So in every other lane, there will be a lane of separation between where you're lifting, whether you're doing thrusters or the clean and jerks. In the Fran buy-in version of this, every time you come off the pull-up bar, you got to run back to your red mat. For the athletes that's doing 40 and 40, that makes sense. Run back to your mat, tag your partner. For the other one, 12 or 20, then 12, then 8, every time you come off the pull-ups, you got to come back there, including at the end, to end the workout. In case there's anyone from Australia tuning in, those are the leaders right now. Matt did compete on the individual side of things, and Lisa watched nervously and cheered him on. They're teaming up for this one, and a really good start this morning. My instincts tell me they're going to do good on the Fran variation and maybe take a hit on the barbell. But in the team competition here, they're only taking the floor 4 times. There are 6 scoring opportunities, whereas the individuals took the floor 5 times. They only had 5 scores available. We've only had 1 event today, so 200 more points up for grabs.
All right, we've got our final heat of the day.
Getting ready to start the final heat of the day.
Athlete, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Stand by.
I already know I'm not in a good spot for this. It's not really a great spot.
1, go.
And some of the teams sending out the men, some of them sending out the women. You see Cass Lane there, as well as Bryn Carrick. On the top left, you see Mike Needleman, and on the bottom right in the green TT shirt, Matt Gilpin. Riley Good also opening things up. There's Frank. A lot of the guys taking the early load over here of the 40-40, including Brandon Ford there in the all black. We try to get as wide as we can and give you guys a full perspective. Robert Yates just off camera in front of me, but everyone else should be pretty much in frame. It's kind of the best I think I can do. Looking down the floor, Cass Lane, Bryn Carrick. And Kiera Swain, he's the only ones with the females taking the 40-40. Riley Good, Frank Mastroianni is actually first up, then Riley, then Mike Needleman on the pull-up bar. 40 chest to bar pull-ups coming their way. Matt Gilpin's going to be 4th. Jeff Burden, Brandon 4, Mike Olivas on the farthest lane. Next to him, Corby Foxall. Here comes Travis Flanagan. Robert Yates taking his time over here. To be in no rush at all. Here comes Cass. Bryn Carrick already up there. It'll be interesting to see how the teams that ended up going with the female first end up doing. Mike Needleman will tag in Jordan Adcock, so Michael Jordan will have the lead here going into the second half of the first part of this 2-parter. Riley Good will tag in Ashley Cope. Hold down the 2 spot again. Mike and Jordan were 4th. Riley and Ashley were 3rd this morning. Matt's going to tag in Lisa, and I believe Jeff will tag in Demi at the same time. There comes Frank, who's first on the pull-up bar. Still going to have a decent position on the other side of the floor. Orby has already tagged in Kelly Benfey, so she's in the top 5 right now. And it's mostly women out there, and I would be curious to see as here comes the males who chose to go second. Maybe it's, that's probably what it is. So many floor lanes, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5. So it's actually, it was Emily Satchett who went first, and Ryan Brown's now on the floor, as well as Quinn Robinson in the black and maroon. Teresa Puckett, Danielle Dunlap, now both on the floor. Tori Garcia in the Tier Wadapalooza athlete shirt. And several of the women are on the bar here for the first set at 12. Now though, after they get off the bar, as you see Lisa Emmerich running down and back, so she's still in the lead. Wait, no she's not, sorry. Jordan Adcock's in the lead, then Ashley. We're at the 3:35 mark. Adcock's up on the bar. And in this relay style, it's a little interesting. It thinks back to the swimming days of whether you want to put your fastest athletes first or second. And Robinson making a little bit of an execution error there, not walking that extra meter to the right net. Tori Garcia making the same error. Jordan Adcock to the pull-up bars, which should be for the final time. She's in the teal pants, light green, and the white t-shirt. And it looks like Mike Needleman and Jordan Adcock are going to take the event win here in event 2. Ashley Cope should be up on the bar for the last time. Lisa Hemrick right behind her. And Cope drops, opens the door for Lisa. So Matt Gilpin and Lisa Emmerich are going to take second place. Riley Good and Ashley Cope last rep. Ashley should get across. Those were the top 3 this morning. It looks like it'll be the top 3. No, Corby and Kelly got in right behind him. So top 4, and now Tori Garcia. No, she's got to tag one more time. So 4 of the top 5 finish in the top 4 here again, and we're starting to see some of that separation. Danielle Dunlap will get in. Teresa Punkett's got 1 to go, so a nice finish there for Brandon and Danielle. Got some other teams coming to the finish line. Lane 6 ahead of lane 5, so Jeff and Demi just ahead of Ryan and Emily by about 2 steps. Lane 12, Frank and Nath get in ahead of Quinn and Bryn, and now Tori and Travis. We got about 20 seconds to go. Austin Rowe, 1 more thruster to go there. Less than 10 seconds to go. We got lane 3. Justin and Kira got in ahead of Teresa. Austin Rowe and Kathleen will get caught up on the pull-up bar. 1 minute transition to the clean and jerks. So what they're going to do is they're going to send the athletes whose heavyweights are on the right side of the floor underneath the rig, and they'll transition there. And the ones on the left side will transition from the start-finish area. There is no start and finish to this one. It's just AMRAP clean and jerks in 3 minutes. You guys have seen the workout for long enough now. Part 2 is in the books. And 3 minutes of clean and jerks at 2:45, 175 coming up in 20 seconds. It's going to be pretty difficult to get onto the floor with all those barbells there. There's no clear path to do it like there was with the individuals. So
5, 3, 2, 1, go!
again, some women coming out first, some men coming out first, and I'm just glancing to see where the fast cycle speeds are at. Frank Masserani with a quick double. Riley Good is going to be man-handing the barbell as always. Travis Flanagan's pretty strong in his own regard. First couple of changes happening. Danielle Dunlap running in front of us there. Here comes Jordan Adcock. Ashley Cope looking real good with the barbell, kind of middle of the lane. She's in the black sports bra, black shorts, black knee pads. Lisa Hemrick Nice power clean and push jerk. Bryn Carrick goes with the split jerk. Risa Puckett right in front of us here. Good technique. Matt Gilpin looking good under the bar. Tori Garcia happy with that lift. Brandon Fuhr, left side of the screen front in the black. Tags Daniel Dunlap in. Riley Good and Ashley Cope make a switch. Corby Foxhall in the back is crushing this barbell. Wow. I think I'm just going to try to make a little bit of a move and stay out of the way here to get some better shots of some of these athletes. There's Jordan. Quinn Robinson in the black and red. Cass Lane with the split jerk. Bryn Carrick right in front of us. You see Riley Good over there making good. Matt Gilpin on the left. Julian behind him is Jeff in the backwards hat. There's Ashley Cope on the right side of the screen and all back. Corby Foxhall is going to be back left in the blue t-shirt and black shorts, and you're going to see this monster on the barbell. Courtney Pickell looking strong in the neon and blue there. Justin Dewing with a good rep. Ryan Brown as well. Riley Good right side of the screen cycling. Corby Foxhall still on the barbell back left. Gosh, how many reps has this guy done? Mike Olivas way in the back there, stepping up to the plate. Nice power clean from Mike. And a good push jerk as well. Lisa Hemrick and Bryn Carrick and Ashley Cope all hit. Lisa will tag in Matt. We got 20 seconds to go. Want to get your strong athletes out there. Kelly tags Corby back in. He's breathing heavy, but this guy is an ox, man. This guy's super strong. Riley's going to try to get one. Lisa's going to try to get one. Lisa, no. All you have to do is get it off the ground. And one more at the end there.
Great work. Final hit of the day.
Courtney looks strong. 21 reps for Corby and Kelly. Over 20 is usually pretty good. I haven't checked on anyone else.
Okay, thanks.
But I was going to see if
I tried really hard.
wow.
Thank you so much.
You guys had enough breath for a couple questions? All right, just hold this and kind of hold it like, 6 inches or so away when you're
You
speaking.
hold it. You're in charge. You're the girl.
We'll try.
You guys have kind of been out here on the outside lane, but I think you're going to be at least in the top 5 when everything settles. You've had 3 pretty good workouts. How are you guys feeling after day 1?
Better than expected. We weren't really sure how we would stack up in a field like this after the qualifier, because we qualified in close to the bottom, which is why we're in lane 2. But it's kind of nice being out inside. Nobody really pays attention.
It's always fun going out and just kind of over-exceeding expectations.
Yeah.
How'd you guys make this team?
Great question. We're both from the Midwest. He's in Illinois, I'm in Wisconsin. And
I was struggling with some mobility stuff, some injury stuff last fall, so I reached out to Kelly. She gave me a whole protocol and stuff to do daily. And honestly, we just kind of clicked as a team, our personalities and stuff. And I know she went to the games on a team a couple years ago. So I was like, fuck, I can learn something from her.
and I can learn how to be fitter from him.
Yeah, both of you do have some competition history in your background. I moved back to Wisconsin, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah,
Where?
Oconomowoc.
No way. That's like down the. I have my physical therapy clinic is in Brookfield.
Well, we'll train together sometime in the next couple months.
Let's go.
Anyway, we got 3 scores. You guys are only taking the floor 4 times, but there's 6 scores. Tomorrow the worm comes out a little bit. How do you feel about that?
I love the worm. We have not got to touch a real worm, but that was my favorite thing to do with my team during our season. I thought we handled it pretty well, so I'm trying to bring all the stuff I learned from my teammates to that workout tomorrow.
Yeah, we don't have a worm. We actually practice with a punching bag.
Yeah.
Hey, I love it. Innovation.
It's a little lighter than what that'll be, but at least it was worth the handling because it's like a completely new implement. It doesn't feel just like a sandbag. Like where do you put your hands, how to time it and all that stuff, so it was good.
Well, great day 1. Looking forward to see what you guys got on day 2.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. All right, Corby and Kelly there will be amongst the leaders going into tomorrow, but as they said, this division is super tight. It's going to be competitive. Let's do a bonus interview.
Oh, bonus interview.
Yes, yeah, we got some gallery questions here.
Oh, man.
I was reading some of the comments over there, and Augustus was wondering if you always be in the pool.
If I always be in the pool?
Yes,
Yeah.
he does.
Yeah. I tan constantly. I still have a butt tan line actually from the Speedo.
And for all the ladies in the chat that are dying to see you, what do you want to say to them, Julia? You know who they are.
Oh my God.
Don't freeze up on camera.
I'm not. I'm just. Let me get my thoughts. I will say, from getting in the pro division, not giving up on myself, because this is probably like the first pro division workout that I've been in, and it's definitely an eye opener. So regardless of where I'm placing, I'm having a good time, especially doing it with my boyfriend over here, which is great. My family, my parents are right there, so kind of drove all the way from Florida. So I try to take it in when I can.
Yeah, and just we're both proud to represent our family communities back home. I know Oceanside CrossFit is watching, cheering her on. CrossFit Kindred, CrossFit Livermore, love you guys. Hopefully you guys are watching, and hope we're making you guys proud out here.
It's great to have you out here. Thanks both of you. See you guys tomorrow. And thanks for everyone who stuck around tonight. It's a late one here on Saturday night. Massive shout out to the gear crew, the judges, everyone in the FOTC community who's making it possible for over 1,500 athletes this year to experience a great competition here in Charleston. We got one more day to go. Pro teams will wrap things up tomorrow, and it's an honor to bring it to you guys. So have a great night wherever you are, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for the finals here at FOTC 25.
That was fun to watch.